Thank you for joining. Okay. Hallelujah. All right. Okay. Hallelujah. I would like to welcome you with all joy and gladness in my heart to today's broadcast on Science of Dominion TV with your regular host, Solomon Babidele. And on this trending topic, lockdown and your mental sanity. Lockdown and your mental sanity. Today, we are discussing a very pertinent, important topic in the area of the adverse effect. The adverse effect, like we started last week, the adverse effect of the second wave of COVID 19, the second wave of lockdown anxiety, the adverse effect of the second wave of lockdown anxiety. That was where we started last week. Today, we want to look at what actually we are able to look at the effects last week, but we want to provide remedy for the effect. But in another way, we are going to look at the effect in more detail, a little more detail, and provide a little remedy. So, therefore, permit me to restructure today's topic as which IQ is needed in this time and age of social distance and machine. Which IQ will be mostly required needed for a man, a woman to survive, to make impact, and to live a happy life in this time and age of social distance and machine. When you are talking of IQ, we all know the most common one is when you talk of intelligent quotient. Intelligent quotient. And we have always prayed and say, oh Lord, give me a very high intelligent quotient. When people have or they possess or they manifest a level of high intelligent quotient, we believe that such people, they will excel in life. Why? Because they mostly excel in their education pursuit, in their academic pursuit. As a result, we believe that they will excel in life. So as a result, people that have endowed with high intelligent quotient, we celebrate them, we envy them, we pray for all our children to have high intelligent quotient. And as a result, we do everything possible to increase the intelligent quotient of our children by putting them into the necessary training, necessary education, necessary lessons, extra lesson, additional learning here and there, various type of exposures and stuff like that, just to increase their intelligence, the level of intelligent content, so that we are trying to position them for high place in life. So that's. But the question is, in this time and age of social distance and machine, social distance and machine, we agree with him that we are living in another age entirely, in another world entirely. We are living in the time and age of social distance as a result of lockdown. Not just social distance, even lockdown, lockdown. Social distance, lockdown as a result of COVID-19, call it pandemic or whatever, coronavirus. So we are now living in time and age of lockdown. Stay in your house, stay indoor, don't go out, don't relate with people. So as much as possible, you have nothing serious doing, just stay indoor, just protect yourself from whatever. So lockdown. Then maintain 2 meters, 1 meter, 5 meters apart from people. When people are coming closer to you, Just maintain 2 meters gap, 2 meters distance, maintain a arm length, close arm from people. Don't shake hand, don't hug, don't touch people, don't move closer to people. Just maintain some arm length, some distance, well, 2 meters apart from people, social distance. That's the age we are living. And on top of that, coupled with that, just we have been discussing before, we are living in the age of machine, robots, artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence. So, which intelligence is mostly needed this time and age? Is see artificial intelligence, the one we call AI, I mean IA, sorry, AI, artificial intelligence, or IQ, intelligent quotient, is it the one that is needed, or EQ, emotional quotient? Predominantly, people know much of IQ, IQ, intelligent quotient, and EQ, emotional quotient. IQ, the ability to know what to do to excel in life, how to provide how to provide solution for problems and stuff like that, and know how to read, to excel, and how to provide answer, how to do all those things. Call it high intelligent quotient. Wisdom to know what to do. Okay? Ability to acquire knowledge and to apply the knowledge. Ability to sit for exam and pass the exam. Ability to solve problems here and there. We call it IQ, intelligent quotient. So the level of your intelligent quotient determines the level of your performance in any endeavors in life. Your intelligent quotient determines the level of your performance in any of your endeavors in life. So that's what we call IQ. How about EQ, emotional quotient? Emotional quotient is the ability to relate, to understand the people that you are going to provide solution to, the people you are related with, the social environment around you. Ability to relate, ability to understand, ability to have feeling, to understand the people you are relating with, to understand the world you are living in, and to be able to relate intelligibly and productively with the world you are living in. Because if you don't have the understanding of the world you are living in, the environment you are living in, even the animal, the things, and the people living around you, you will not be able to provide, or you will not be able to deliver. That is why it's not everyone that have IQ, high intelligent quotient, that can be a leader, that can become a leader. Because a leader must be somebody that be able to have the feeling, to know, understand the feeling of the people, and to know how to relate with them, and how to come to their level, and how to deliver the feelings, how to deliver. Okay? And somebody with IQ may not necessarily know how to relate with people, to understanding people, or solving people's problems. In this time and age of machine, instance, which IQ is needed? Is it IQ, intelligent quotient, or EQ, emotional quotient? Out of these two, which one is needed? Well, number 3, we have IQ, EQ, and AI now, artificial intelligence. So, which one is needed? The one that is mostly needed in this time and age, people, is the one that is really talked about, that people don't even know much about. I will call it LQ. LQ. Can you guess what is LQ? Oh, guess. Okay, type it. Those of you on Facebook, in the chat, in the comments. Okay, type it. What's the full meaning of LQ? If IQ stands for intelligent quotient, EQ stands for emotional quotient, and AI stands for artificial intelligence. What is LQ stands for? Okay, type it. I want you to guess. I'm going to see your name later after you have typed it. Okay, type it. Just give it a try, guys. LQ simply stands for love quotient. Love quotient. I've started the issue of love quotient in my last broadcast on Saturday. Look, let's understand clearly. Somebody with high intelligent quotient, somebody with high emotional quotient, ability to compose, to conduct yourself, to know what to do, to carry yourself in the society, to understand people, does not necessarily mean you love the people. Okay? Not only that, AI, artificial intelligence, the robot does not have feelings, and robot cannot love, and robot cannot understand people. The human being does possess some degree of emotional quotient that's able to understand and relate with people. It is the same human being now that we are saying we should maintain social distance from one another. Now, if you are maintaining social distance from one another, so people with a degree of level of EQ, emotional quotient, how would they manifest it? Why? Because people with the level of emotional quotient, they themselves, when they face with some adverse situation, they themselves can be badly affected. They also can just withdraw to their share and become closed off. Okay. But there are certain people that can go beyond or go the extra mile to still relate with people and solve problems in the society and meet needs and excel, whether in the world of machine or in the age of social distance. And who are those people? People with love quotient. Now, when we are talking of love quotient, unlike intelligent quotient, emotional quotient, and artificial intelligence, love quotient is a thing that you can develop yourself, just like you develop habit. It's a thing that you can acquire by yourself. It's a thing that you can grow in it and grow into it. Love quotient. Why are we talking about love quotient in this period and time? Well, the reason why we're talking about love quotient is simply that, remember, we are living in the time age of social distance, the age of social distance. Look, even after all the lockdown is over, the pandemic, we think it's over. Like I said last time in the last broadcast, the tendency is that a lot of us must have developed certain habits, what we call antisocial behavior, like we discussed in the last broadcast. Because with the issue of social distance, lockdown, keep away from people, mask, face mask, nose mask, and gloves, we develop antisocial behavior. Don't touch people, don't relate with people, move away from people, don't mingle with people. We are doing it consciously because we want to protect ourselves from the contacting of COVID-19. But gradually, the consistent, the more we do it, it become a lifestyle, it become our way of our habit. Because we are doing it consistently, it comes to a point where we begin to do it unconsciously. And when we are beginning to do it unconsciously, it becomes our habit. And from our habit to behavior to way of life. So a lot of us, we wake up in this time of lockdown, social distancing, and becoming antisocial in our way of life. A lot of antisocial behavior, a lot of antisocial stuff like this, action, reaction, at the end of the day. So we are waking up to a new world system entirely, of antisocial behavior. Oh, antisocial behavior. People becoming on themselves. So as a result of that, people with emotional quotient, high intelligent quotient, they develop antisocial behavior. So, what is the way out? Now, on top of that, number 2 factor, we are waking up into the world of machine. Like we discussed last time, robots taking over everywhere. artificial intelligence. You go to shop, you go to market, you go to bank. You know, it's robots. I was surprised. You know, I went to the I went to the local markets, to say local market with local women. These are the literate, stark illiterate people selling yams, selling this, selling something like that. And when we after we bought whatever I want to buy, the lady that was taking me, that took me there, because I was taking a ride, and the fellow branch the local market where they buy yam and stuff like that. In this local market with local women, local people there selling and do yams and stuff like and farm produce. After she did all the purchase and everything, he said, "Okay, do you take ATM? They call it ATM in the market there." I said, "I want to do bank transfer." And the lady said, "You say, okay, give me your bank detail." And the woman was the illiterate woman was quoting, "Yeah, my number is," even the pronunciation of the number, one, earning me for, just to she crammed the number, the card number, the bank number in a dialect, in a local numbers. As he mentioned it to this lady, and the lady keying it, as he made the transfer, he said, "Okay, Mama, please check your alert. The money has been paid." And the woman brought her phone under where they kept the phone, or brought the phone from under where she kept it. A pocket under the wrapper. Down, she brought it out and opened it. This phone, when you see the phone was smelling because of sweat and other things. The face, no, I have to clean the face. She has to clean the face. And look, I say, "Yes, okay, thank you. I've seen the alert. It's gone." Hey, you don't need to give them cash anymore. If that has happened, you can imagine what is happening in the bank. The woman does not need to go to the bank. The bank will also send alerts that social amount has been paid into your bank. So, and she also wants to do transaction, she will do alert. Can you imagine? Transfer. We are talking of artificial intelligence, robot taking over. So there's no more interaction with people here and there. Now we are talking of going to the local market now. But now situation is coming that everything will be online. You want to buy you want to buy dress, you want to buy this, you just see it online. You click because everybody wants to stay in the comfort zone of their home. Just order and there'll be delivery. You just see a knock by your door. And the people that are delivering, the delivery people, they don't relate to people. They themselves, they just knock at your door and stay away, put the thing by your door, and they stay away. They'll deliver it. As soon as you see them, just a little smile, if they manage to smile. But they're gone. No more interaction. No more say hello. Ooh, the word of machine. We're living the word of machine. And if you have to go out to go and do certain thing, machine will be attending to you. In this time and age of machine, what IQ do we need? Because love content. Love content. Why? Take note. Machine, which is robot, does not have feeling. Machine cannot relate. The machine can only tell you the way it's been programmed to behave. Machine has no behavior of its own. Machine can have no initiative. It can only behave, react based on what is been programmed to do. Machine cannot think for you, cannot think for people. And machine cannot love. Machine does not love. They have no capacity to love. And machine has no understanding. And machine has no feelings. Robots, no matter how beautiful they create them, they put clothes on them, they smile, they have the face, they have the nose, they have the mouth, they have the ears, they have the hands, they have the legs. They cannot love because they don't have the capacity to love. The capacity to love is not in them because they are not human beings. They have no feeling. They are not human. They are robots. They are machines. This is what we are waking into. So waking into such a world, what do we need? We need love content. Love content. Where can we get the love content from? From you, human beings. People that have been locked in. People that have been told to distance themselves. You can only get love from one another. Why? Because in this world of social distance and machine, a period is coming that you are going to have abundance of everything, abundance of good, abundance of money, abundance of anything you want. You have access to the world market, globalization. You have access to the best of goods in the whole world. There will be no source supply because you can order anything you want in any part of any country. It will be delivered to your door. Money in abundance. Billionaires, millionaires are made daily. Billionaires are being made daily. Easy to make money, easy to get rich, easy to do this. You don't need to go out. You become billionaire in your house. And your money will be answering for you right in your house. You don't need to go to any bank. Open your bank online, controlling your money online, spending your money online. Anything you did will be delivered to you by your door. Enter your car, drive out, come back. You don't need to go anywhere if you want to. So what do we need? Love. So if that be the case, we are entering an age wherein love will be the only most expensive commodity in the whole world. It's not going to be food. Food will be available everywhere because you can order food, frozen food, food everywhere, quick package, whatever package, even fresh food. Anywhere you order it will be delivered to your door. Clothing will not be the clothing will no longer be scarce. Any type of clothes you want to wear is online. Order it, become cheaper nowadays because there's no need to pay for overhead, there's no need to pay for storage or shop there's no need to pay for high street, there's no need to pay for attendance and stuff like that. No more overheading or have to pay for eating and stuff like that. Just get a storage and be releasing under delivery. So cheaper, things are becoming cheaper. Health, you can access health services online. Even law, legal matter, you can access online. So everything you need become available online. You don't need to relate with people. Anything you order, any other thing you want to do, if you want to go out to do them, machine will be attending to you. Artificial intelligence will be attending to you. So the only thing that will become so expensive is love, will be love. In this time and age that we're in, love will become so expensive and become unaffordable. Unaffordable. Remember, money cannot buy love. Money cannot buy love. Money cannot buy love. Certificate cannot buy love. Intelligence cannot buy love. Okay. You can't buy it. You can't buy it. And the only problem, so at that time, man will be suffering from lack of love. The need of man will become love. The need of man will be love, lack of love, scarcity of love. We go into scarcity of love. Social distancing, lockdown, machine will make us to go into scarcity of love, So the problem of man will be love-based. The need of man will be love-based. The want of man will be love. Everything love. We need love. We need love. So if that be the case, what will be the solution? The solution will be human being, not machine. Human being that has the capacity, human being that has the capacity to understand, the capacity to feel, the capacity to empathize, and the capacity to relate. Human being that has the capacity understanding, capacity to empathize, and capacity to relate and deliver. That is the content we need in this time and age. Jack Ma, the richest, one of the richest guy in China, the founder of Alibaba, said, in this time and age, the content that we need most is not IQ, is not EQ, is LQ. Love content. Love content. Love content will become so scarce like commodity that everybody will be looking for it. They want to buy with money, but they're not going to buy it. So in this discussion, in our next discussion, we'll be looking into How can you acquire LQ, love quotient? You don't go to school to acquire it. Unlike IQ, you don't go to school to acquire it. Unlike artificial intelligence that will be programmed, love is not something you program into machine. You can't deliver it. It's human being. It's what we need to program into ourselves. We program into ourselves and begin to deliver it. Okay. So how can you program love? How can you acquire love quotient? How can you have high love quotient, ILQ, love quotient? How can you deliver quotient? How can you deliver love? How can you give love? Remember what you don't have, you can't give. How can you give love? And in that period, in this time and age that we're coming into, people with high love quotient will become the richest. People with high love quotient will become what? The richest. They will be the commander of the world. If you don't have love quotient, you will not be able to make it in this life we are entering. Why? Because if you are able to give love, people will look for you. They will patronize you. They will love you. They will follow you. They will submit unto you. They will serve you with their money, their resources. So if you want to make it great in this next world that we are entering into, this next age, you need to develop your love content. You need to acquire love content. And you need to be able to give love. You need to be able to give love. Why? Because people will be going to debt. Of course. Oh, my time is okay. Because of the need for love, people will looking for way out. And because due to lack of love, there will be death. Lack of love will keep people faster than COVID-19. Lack of love will keep people faster than what? COVID-19. That's why in the book of First verse 14. First John chapter 3, verse 14. I told you I'm a Christian, I'm a believer. Okay, I'm a child of God. So anything I do, I base it on the Bible principle. So I love to look for the Bible passage. There's nothing that man is suffering that man will suffer from that does not be written in the Bible, and the solution is not in the Bible. So how do we do it? He said, we know that we are passed from death unto life because we love the brethren. He that loved not his brother abideth in death. Can you see that? First John, in the book of First John, all the Bible reader, if you don't have your Bible, go and get it one. And look at this First John chapter 3, verse 14. I don't know, maybe you have been crying for lack of love. You understand what I'm saying? And you say, oh, how can I get this one? Love. We are passed from death unto life because we love brethren. If you're able to give life, people will follow you. If you're able to give life, money will be at your command. Okay, money will answer at your beckon. People will serve you if you're able to give life. You're able to give life. If you're able to give life, you're able to save people from death. You're able to give love. You're able to give life. When you give love, you'll be able to give life. When you give love, you'll be able to give life. When you give love, you give life. You give life. You give life when you give love. So when you have love, you have life. So you become distributor of life when you have love. You become distributor of life when you have love. And when you become distributor of love, of course, then you become the suppliers to meet the needs of the people in the society. Well, today, this is where I will stop. We'll continue next week. On Tuesday. Sorry, on Saturday. Today's Tuesday, on Saturday. Forgive me. Today's Tuesday, on Saturday. Remember, we broadcast Tuesday and Saturday now. So how can you acquire LQ, love content? How can you give love? How can you position yourself to be the producer and the supplier of love in this time and age? Get ready, be on the lookout. My name is Solomon Bamidele, your regular host on this Science of Dominion TV. Until I come your way again, keep bouncing in love. Please, as part of that love, on Facebook, press like us on the Facebook. It's a good thing. Like us on the Facebook. We share love. What we are doing now is, I say, sort of love. We are not getting paid for it, but we just want to bless people, share information, share information, and equip people, empower people. It's part of love giving. So, love us as well. Like us on the Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube. Okay, to YouTube channel. So we keep on be a blessing to one another. Okay? Have a wonderful evening and a good day. Thank you. Solomon Bamdele is my name. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching.